Chattisfying.
Should we play Contextual Chattification?
Why not? Why not?
Contextual Chattification.
Oh God.
I love my toys. Anyway, so Contextual Chattification is... Hello? Your tab just crashed. Amazing. That's lovely, thank you. That was my first clip. I'll have to grab that one back. So the game basically is if we had a guest, we'd watch some of the guests' clips, which were actually the game that we were playing with Shroomy in that last clip that we watched. We watch some of their clips and we try and guess what the context of it is. Now, because it's Christmas time, I thought it'd be fun if you know when you were young and you'd always get up early to open the presents in your stocking. And if you had siblings, then they'd come into your room and you'd take it in turns, wouldn't you? Like you'd open a present and they'd open a present. So I thought we'd do it like that. We'll take it in turns. And because, as always, Father Christmas, he never gets it exact. There's always, someone who's got more presents than the other. I've got slightly more clips than Hippo does on this particular occasion. So, I'll go first. And
the first one should be 6 Scout, isn't it?
6 Scarcify, it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, we'll watch this clip together. All right. You ready, yeah?
Always.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip. At least I can talk enough to stream. That's the important thing. I don't actually remember what I'm doing. I could tell. Yeah, you can kind of tell.
That was in your hand
that's
for a second,
that's the main reason why. Well, that's the only reason why. The Scarcify is turned off. Check this out, right? Oh, hold on. If I try and Scarcify in the high voice, you're right, mate. How's it going? Yeah.
Oh, bless. It's like you're a teenager all over again.
That's basically what I said. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of explained, but what's the context there, do you think?
Well, I assumed well, at first I wondered what was in your hand, but I know it's a Wiimote, but it definitely didn't look like that. It looked like one of those, like, shaking fucking exercise things that people meme on as, like, wanking.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's Wiimote. Yeah, Wii Motion Plus.
Yeah. I haven't played a Wii for fucking, like, a decade.
Well, technically neither have I, because I was actually emulating that. But I've got a dolphin bar, so I can use the actual Wii Motion. It's amazing. I left my Wii at my dad's house because he likes to play Wii Fit. So he's
okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
But basically somebody tried to Scousify you then, but the setting wasn't turned on then.
Yeah, basically someone asked about it. And I turned it off because I couldn't do it, and you can clearly see why. I'd lost my voice. I actually fully lost my voice for like a week.
Okay.
Which, considering my main job is literally working on the phones, was a bit of an issue. But luckily, my job was really understanding about it, and they gave me some like back office stuff to do, so I didn't have to be on the phone. And that particular Friday, I very rarely cancel streams, but I had to cancel because I literally couldn't talk. But then for about 3 or 4 weeks, about 3 weeks afterwards, even though I could talk, I couldn't go high. I just I'd sound like a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. But I'm mostly okay now. You're right, mate. How's it going? There you go. See, I can do it.
I love it.
Should we watch your first clip then?
Yeah, should be John Cena, I think.
Oh God! All right, are we ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Okay, you out of character. How the fuck you have a taser?
I'm up to police officer. Fuck you.
So most people don't seem to know he's a server owner.
Oh, shit! Paramedic!
What are you doing?
Get me clutch! Run!
Oh no! Oh my goodness!
There's a...
Oh my goodness!
Hippo, did you see that?
I saw the takedown. That was beautiful.
Okay, you out of character.
What the fuck is going on? I have no idea. Right? Like, I don't get where the John Cena thing comes in. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, there was a takedown, wasn't there? Like, what was going on with that audio, man?
Okay, so I was on a GTA 5 server, roleplay server,
Right.
called London Life, and I did it. And the bloke that's talking and giving a bit of lip, and had the double vocals because we were on Discord as well as in-game comms.
Right.
But he was also the server owner.
Right.
Right. So when I first joined, he found out that I was a streamer because he seems to like check people's names and stuff like that, see if they stream and stuff like that. And he found me and he wanted to give me a tour, but he has an anonymous account that he plays on. So people who sign up and become like police and stuff like that or whatever, he can monitor them using the anonymous account to see if they're doing their job properly as role players. So he's in his anonymous account who's a bad guy.
Right.
Right. And he's picking me up and showing me around. And then we get pulled over by a guy that's playing a police officer. And because he's the owner of the server, he's got all the funky toys and stuff like that. He's got a fucking gigantic pink lightsaber dildo and shit like that. And the cop is going, "How have you got this stuff? Where are you going here?" And then the other bird who was on the chat as well, she's like a server administrator, and she came in, tackled the police officer on the floor, proper John Cena, fucking floored the prick. And then we're giggling. And after that, it lasted about an hour and a half afterwards. We got fully arrested, taken to the police station, sat in there. I kept complaining because they never fed me Maltesers as my last meal. And then we went to court. And then somebody had to play. There were people who played judges and all this kind of stuff. And it was massive.
God.
Absolutely massive for about an hour and a half. And it turns out like he didn't really like this police officer anyway, and fucking tried to get him taking his license away from being a police officer. It was fucking glorious. And he's the server owner as a bad boy.
That sounds like
brilliant.
a fully lit stream, man.
That was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant.
Amazing.
And he was just giving me a tour around and stuff like that. And yeah, got pulled over and it went everywhere. We went to, they had like a McDonald's rip-off in the game as well. So we were going to get some chicken nuggies and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was absolute fucking laugh. And it turned out like the entire server completely filled up with players. All come to the courthouse, and we had like gang members there and judges and people who decided to sit as like the testifiers and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I was there and all this. It was fucking glorious. I think it was about like the whole process from this point onwards was about 2 hours of just this thing happening. It was completely random.
That is amazing.
Because we got pulled over because he was speeding. And he's like, and he's typing Discord to me afterwards going, "I'm going to fuck this guy up. It's going to be great. See how well of a police officer he really is." And I'm like, Jesus Christ, my God, it's your own fucking server.
Oh, fantastic. That's amazing.
Yeah. Which I thought was a good moment. And that is second iteration of my stream. So
amazing, yeah.
That is, so the first time
2019 then, yeah?
Yeah.
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 I think we would have known each other by then.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love that.
Yeah, but I went for a stint of GTA 5ing, and I almost become full-time GTA 5 role player. But the downside to it was when people found out that I was a streamer, because they were bumping me up because I was their only streamer that they had on the server, and the server was fairly busy as well.
Yeah,
like they had a secondary server that like kind of lapsed into it, like like the sharding thing in WoW kind of thing, where it kind of layers it off.
Yeah,
they had that built as well, so they had reserves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So but I was the only streamer they had at the time, and this is when I was pulling about 20-30 views viewers at a time. And they were going to like, because you can customize the stuff in there, which is just all modded and stuff like that. And they were going to make the billboards in certain areas, Hairy Hippo Twitch TV in the game.
Amazing.
Yeah, and it just the problem is a few times in a row, separate days that I was stream sniped of people screaming the N-word using the in-game comms and stuff like that, and he was just like banning people left, right, and center. And I just thought I just got to pull out of this because it's just
got a bit much.
It's not working, unfortunately, and it was a shame, really. Yeah. And this is the guy that I don't know if I remember telling you that he lives like 2 towns over from me.
Oh yeah,
and I never knew this.
Before. Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, he actually lives in the village I work at.
Oh no way. There you go.
Yeah, and I still not met him.
Oh wow.
So it was a good time. That was one of my favorite clips that I've ever had.
I do just need to announce, by the way, that my sister bet me $15 that I couldn't build a car out of spaghetti. You should have seen the look on her face when I drove past her. There you go. Should we move on?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, please.
So we'll move on to the next clip. All right. You ready?
Skye, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip. I've been in 2 minds when it comes to either it gets either get to it fast so you don't ever have diapers, or wait till one's old enough to take care of the baby. Right, yeah, I know what you mean. Exam. Hold on.
Oh, bless. I mean, to be fair, you do need censoring a lot. What's the DVD?
The one on top is I think it's either Iron Man or Terminator. I think no, it's Iron Man. That one on the
It's
top.
Iron Man, yeah.
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 He likes playing with my DVDs.
Fair play.
Yeah. So what's the context there? What's going on?
Well, I assume tea time was just about finished, but you're having a little bit of overtime there, and T was fiddling with your mute button.
Yeah, and my beat button, and he made it sound like what I was saying was dirty, even though it wasn't.
He knows you well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's a cutie. He got his little slightly evil smile on his face when he's doing something as well, isn't he?
He's adorable.
He's a funny
Absolutely
little
adorable.
thing, isn't he? He's just going to bed now, I think. Oh, look at this.
Bear in mind, I haven't seen him since he was like that.
Yeah. He was a full, like, he was so tiny when he first started.
A full bubba.
Yeah, tea time. And now he's... Oh my god, that scared the heck out of me. Moon just joined the chat and it did that. Da-na-na-na. You can't hear it, but that scared the absolute shit out of me.
Hey, Moon.
Hey, Moon. Right, let's move on to the next clip. This is one of yours. The regret.
Yeah,
I'm excited for
before
this.
we play this,
I'm excited
if you
for
look
this.
at my camera, this is the first iteration of me streaming. This is like one of the first times I ever started streaming.
Wow, man, you actually look different.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this going. All right, you got 3, 2, 1. Play that.
Johnny, I got you excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few.
Johnny, I got you
If I had to guess, I think you're regretting the voices that you gave them, aren't you?
Well, I can't really do voices,
Yeah.
so I did the best I could, and after doing this for a little bit, I was losing my mind with it and getting confused with which voice was with who.
Yeah. I literally wrote it down. I wrote them down. I was like, I'm gonna forget otherwise because they're different buttons on my XLR. I literally wrote it down.
That's bad. That's bad.
That is amazing. I love the voices that you gave them. That's so funny.
Well, the little one had to be Gollum-esque. I don't know why.
Oh, she's a bit like a Gollum, isn't she?
Yes. Fucking yeah, that's bad. I forgot how bad that was.
The clip was a bit loud, actually. We'll turn the next one down.
That was me before I even figured out anything audio as well. So it was just like,
Yeah.
I think I was making love to the microphone.
Yeah. I was like when I first got my microphone, I might just get it set up too loud. It didn't sound great. It didn't sound too bad. Like it was still better than the old microphone. But let's move on to the next clip then, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, this one's about dowsing. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip. Lead you in the direction of this aura to replace a process known as. Excuse me a second. Dowsing. Dowsing's the most boring thing in the freaking world. As if this game isn't linear enough without fucking dowsing. I just want to explore, Fee. Can't you just fuck off? I can lead you in the direction. What's going on there then?
Not a fucking clue. Not a clue. Never played it. Don't know what's going on. I assume dowsing is boring then.
Yeah, basically. So I had a counter. You can literally see me going for the counter at the end of that clip. I had a counter of the number of times I told Fee to fuck off. Ended on 66, by the way. But yeah, and dowsing is because it's quite a linear game, Skyward Sword, and it's sort of well known as being quite a linear game. I actually don't mind a good linear game if the story's told well, and I do think that Skyward Sword's told quite well. But dowsing is like this thing where she'll like give you something to look for, and then you can like point your sword in a certain direction. It will tell you if you're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
And it's just the most boring game mechanic in the world because it makes an already very linear game so that you're like zeroing in on the thing that you need. and she holds your hand throughout the entire game. It's honestly, it's so annoying. It's the only, well, it's not the only thing that I change about Skye at all, but it's definitely the biggest one. Yeah, so it's me basically just waxing lyrical about how annoying she is. And then about halfway through, someone Scarcified, so I changed my accent as well.
I went on a bit of a fucking rant. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, I've got on quite a few rants when it comes to Fee. There was a couple of times where I got really quite angry with her. Like, just fuck off. Let's have a look at the next one then. Hippo eating healthy. I love the hat.
Yeah,
Coca-Cola
obviously
hat.
not sponsored.
No. I love the idea, like, eating healthy, but wearing a Coca-Cola hat and a Guinness t-shirt top as well. Hippo's got his priorities right.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, amazing. Are we ready for this one then?
Mm-hmm.
Right, 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Don't you escape from me, you evil little fucker. Don't you escape from me. Okay, here we go.
What? I feel like a hamster. Are they grapes, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, why did you do that?
So good, that's so healthy. If we don't work, we go one. Don't you escape from me, you.
Oh, that was pure beauty. That was like, I love that. Moon in chat was like, sorry, I didn't catch that. That was amazing. I mean, why? Why were you doing? Was it like a Chubby Bunny thing, like where you were doing it as a redemption or something? Like you were doing it for chat, or did you just happen to have grapes and like?
Well, I was eating a cheese board with a punnet of grapes next to me, and I'd finished the cheese board off, and I said, I have to eat the healthy stuff now. And they said, you don't eat healthy stuff, and I said, yes, I do. And I was like, oh. Yeah, and then I couldn't really control the amount in my mouth.
You have that problem a lot, do you?
There was just too much of a load.
Why were you eating a cheese board on stream?
I got hungry. I just got hungry.
I love you, man. I love everything about that clip. And like I say, I love the fact that it's titled Hippo Eating Healthy and you've got a Coca-Cola hat and a Guinness top on. That is beauty. Like there's too much beauty in those clips for this world, man.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Right, oh my god, are you ready for this one?
Go on and hit me with it.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip. In Liverpool. I've got a customer on the line. He's got a problem with his account. So that's how I kind of learnt the accent. Scout's father who shrunk the kids. Honey, are you a fucking no? You fucking shitting me? You fucking me right now? He's so near death. Oh my god! I can't believe I fucking made it! Jesus Christ, how close was that? Oh my god! That was fucking amazing! That was some MLG fucking shit right there! Whoever thought Mellar21 was good at video games, he's fucking not! I can't believe that fucking happened! Actually, do you know what? I very rarely ask this, but can someone clip that? Please. That was genuinely fucking amazing. I can't believe that happened. I was like a 1 in a... Oh, hello, Virtue.
You're like Craig Charles on Helium.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. I love Craig Charles, honestly. Yeah, what's going on there then?
So I assume you're talking about someone was asking how you get your Liverpool accent. So you're explaining it's like a worky kind of thing and stuff like that. And then obviously it's Borderlands 2.
Yep.
Which is I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. Actually, it's the only game I ever rage quit on stream. But sorry, go on.
Yeah, and then obviously you got knocked down. You were phasing in and out of your inner Liverpudlian as you were shocked at what the fuck just happened, and won. I like it.
Absolutely, I cannot believe that I managed that. It was like, oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. He's dead. Yeah, and I was in the middle of explaining, yeah, where the whole, like, the reason why, because I'm not very good at accents, but I'm all right at the Scouse accent. But you have to do it in the high register. It's kind of, it's a bit of a meme, but it's like, it's sort of taking the piss out of the fact that they've all got these high sort of high register voices. It's all good fun. It's from a comedian that he goes on about. I think it's John Bishop, you know, the Liverpudlian comedian.
Yeah.
And he's going on about how so many people in Liverpool all speak with this, like even the guys speak this like really high register.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to go really high.
They're just naturally another octave,
Oh
aren't
my
they?
God.
Bless them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God, yeah. Like honestly, like going slightly off topic, that Borderlands 2 is a great game if you're playing it with someone, but it is not. What's the word? It's not balanced for solo play, and if you're playing it solo, it's just the most frustrating game I've ever
The
played.
first Borderlands was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was brilliant. And I got into the second one, and I just was lost with it.
I've played.
It wasn't as gripping.
Yeah, I've played Borderlands 1 and 2 with a mate and loved it, but honestly, like Borderlands 2, playing it on my own, honestly, I hated it. I just got to the point where I was like, I'm done with this. I'm literally done with this. And then, yeah, I quit the playthrough. I was only about a quarter of the way through the game. Yeah, this mask is amazing. This is because I love this mask already because it looks almost exactly like your avatar.
Yes.
Yeah. So, shall we watch this this here clip? Are you ready?
Yeah, I apologise now.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Hi.
Oh my God. Do you know what that kind of reminds me of? You know that bit in Ace Ventura
Ace
where
Ventura
he like
2.
comes out of the back end of the... Yeah. That is amazing. Well, there's literally no context really needed for that. You're just messing around with the mask, but I love that. And I love the fact that that is literally like, that's your brand right there. That's amazing. I love that. Where did you get that hat, that mask?
eBay.
Oh, amazing. Did you get that
Yeah.
before you branded yourself like that, or did it happen to look almost exactly like your branding?
I found it probably about a year before this. So yeah, while I was still as the Hairy Hippo. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
I only
It does
became
look-
the Hairy Hippo as I became just before. Well, it was YouTube basically. So
Yeah.
about a year before Twitch. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I actually cried a little bit. That's amazing. Thank you. Let's go on to the next one then, shall we?
Before we go,
Yeah.
that wasn't in Christmas time. That was my Christmas in July that
Christmas
I do every
in
year.
July. Amazing. I know
Yeah.
that you haven't managed to do one of those lately. That's a shame because I'd love to.
No.
I think I
but,
managed to
that-
hang out on one of those that you did. But
Yeah. So, but for those who don't know, I'm carrying on from my old man. So my old man used to be a DJ in the 80s, late 70s and early 80s. And he always used to do stuff like Christmas in July or New Year's Eve in the middle of August and stuff like that, or Halloween on February or something like that, just to mess things around and still do the events as well. Like actual Christmas at Christmas and all that kind of stuff as well. But it's always nice to have a second Christmas, kind of like a second breakfast. But yeah, no, it's just something it's like a tradition on the channel, which I haven't been able to do this year, which is a shame really. But
yeah.
it was literally, I bought myself this mask and I loved it and thought I'd wear it. And to be fair, I've got it in beside me, which I can put on in a minute. I also did a bit where I put it on and I started vaping, and then the plumes of the fucking smoke was coming out the mouth. It just looked like a proper Snoop Dogg moment.
Oh, amazing.
It was
amazing.
great.
Do you think you're going to do Christmas in July 2022?
I think so. I think so. However, because it's the DMCA situation, I'm going to have to do. I found karaoke variants of songs, and I'm just going to have to sing them.
Yeah, you know, the Stream Beats have some Christmas music as well.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all about the iconic things, and listen to like Wham and the Mariah Carey of Doom thing and all that kind of stuff. And you know, our traditional Christmas music is what I used to play at that time.
Yeah,
But I can't. So if I can get karaoke variants, which I've got a few of them, I've saved up.
Yeah.
Then I can at least do sing-alongs and stuff like that. And,
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Good times. All right, shall we move on?
Why not? Why not?
All right, it's next clip. All right, so we're ready with this?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip. Pretend that it's an amazing thing, even though it's clearly not. You know what I mean? They're like, oh wow, I really want one of these for my help. Fuck off. Wangford. There's not a place. There's not a place called Wangford. Oh my god. That is amazing. Wangford. I feel like such a child laughing at that, but isn't that amazing? I feel like Lakenheath is a place that I should know where it is. Like, it sounds familiar. I know, right? Do you think all the people, all the men that live in Wangford have massive chest of drawers? Where is Wangford? What did you think I was going to say here?
I was kind of hoping you go for massive wangs. So I assume this is one of your iconic chill streams.
Yes, this is a bonus stream. Yeah. What else is going on then? What's the context?
Well, I've played GeoGuessr. I've always enjoyed a bit of GeoGuessr. You're obviously trying to figure out where you were at, I'd assume.
Yes.
But you were going down the beaten track of the B112.
Yep, and we found Wangford. I'm so glad.
We've got to admit, we've got some fantastic names for places in our country.
We really do.
Like, we even have Cockfosters, which is fantastic, because who doesn't like cock and a Fosters?
Yeah,
you know
of course,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. Dick and a pint, why not? That sounds like a Weatherspoons deal.
Oh, amazing. We spent about 10-15 minutes after this moment looking at just stupid names. Honestly, amazing. That's good times. I'm glad that I figured out the chroma key, by the way.
Yeah.
It took me ages, but I figured it out.
Fucking chroma keys are a prick, they really are.
They take a long time to get right. They really do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. I'm not going to cry here, right? Let's, all right, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play that clip. Look at that moustache.
Why we're at it again.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to be what, Hulk Hogan?
Honey, I don't need to know what's happening on the 4th anymore. I have now found out, and I'm not fucking amused. It's not you. I love you to bits. Ooh, woo, and all that. Thank you for trying, but I'm fucking not amused. I'm on stream, by the way. I'm looking at the camera to show the not amused face right now. I'll be having words with Thrista later. She's fucking giggling, but she has no idea what she's in for. It's not going to be pleasurable. It's not going to be fucking pleasurable. It's not going to be pleasurable.
You're going to make me regret it really,
I
really
really
hard.
am going to make her regret it. You can't hear any of this conversation. I know that, honey, but I'm going to make her regret it. See this face? This is the face that causes regret.
So not only are you going for like the Hulk Hogan look, but you're talking like him as well. It's like you're almost like Mr. T. Like, you're gonna taste my friend pain.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Have to admit, I don't really know what's going on here. The name of it kind of gives it away, I think. But what is going on?
Okay, so it was the mustachy thing or whatever was because it's Movember, and me and Bob the Canadian guy were doing a joint effort to raise funds, which is why there's 441 Canadian dollars raised.
I remember Bob's facial hair
so
at
we were
that time.
doing that together as a joint thing, and obviously I can grow a lot quicker than he can because that was only like day 2.
Right.
So, but basically, I have this annoying habit of using stuff till it falls apart at the seams. Like my chair before this one, the arm had fallen off and all this kind of stuff. I only had one armrest on it, stuff like that. But I don't like buying stuff generally. And I stupidly made up a wish list on Amazon, and Thrista found it. Obviously I was giving it to her, I guess, but it was like a passing conversation from a while ago, and she saw a desk that I was planning to get because my desk at the time was one of those stereotypical ones that has the drawers on the sides and stuff like that, and that was all falling apart, and I had to like lift it up with books, and so she bought me a desk. But she kept going. But one of our mutual friends, Honey, kept going, I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know. And Thrista admitted it to me. So I went on to Snapchat to send a message to Honey to explain the situation.
Right.
Because I don't do well with gifts and like any like subs or tips or anything like that. I really struggle with it because I've always had this complex of like, I'm not worthy of that stuff. Never have been in my mindset like I don't deserve it.
Imposter
So the fact that
syndrome.
somebody Yeah, and bear in mind that Thrista at the time didn't have a job or anything like that, and I knew her predicament. They've actually bought me something just to make my life a little easier and a bit more comfortable. Was you could see I had been welling up and all this kind of stuff, and I just it was a very touching moment, and I just wanted to share it really because it was just
nice.
it's a nice moment of me being really frustrated at the fact that somebody had bought me something. Yeah,
I'm loving the Hairy Hippo t-shirt as well. It's amazing.
well, that was a Movember merch thing from 2019 where you can't see it, but actually, hold on, stay there. Entertain the masses a second. One second.
Here we go. This is the t-shirt.
Yeah, so it's my Movember 2019 where I made a custom Hippo gentleman.
Right. I've seen that image for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd sold the merch on it, and I think I sold about 15 t-shirts.
That's really good. Jeez.
And all the proceeds went to Movember at the time.
Nice.
But it was like a limited, only for that period thing.
Oh,
so.
Well done, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, but that was from a couple of years ago. But I wear it every time Movember's around, really. So yeah.
Oh, good times, dude. I like it.
Yeah.
Right. Excellent. Shall we move on then?
To your last two.
Last two. All right. So, 3, 2, 1. Play that clip. Play button that clip. To fast forward through text you've already read. Okay. All right. I'm an arcane archer. I'm pulling off crazy flips with guard towers and shooting arrows mid-air. And sliding down the Moomakill's elephant trunk. In a really badly CGI'd segment that was obviously last minute planned and actually was last minute planned if you watch the interviews on the extended edition. I'm just saying. Of course, got to find me an elephant first. I would try it. Yeah, but you do have to remember though that
still only counts as one.
Button to fast forward through text. What's going on?
I have no idea how that comes into relation of Lord of the Rings, but yeah, I get the whole badly CGI bit on that. Yeah.
I'm really showing off my nerd credentials in that clip.
Yeah. I'm surprised I don't see your fucking pocket protector on you.
I was actually talking to AK Insane in that clip about Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
Right, because he was talking about what he was doing in Dungeons and Dragons. So I was saying about, because Moomakill's a proper word for the Oliphants, isn't it? And saying how bad it looked when he was, doing all the CGI, like jumping all over the elephant and that. And I did the whole, it still only counts as one. And he found that hilarious, so I like that clip. And look, oh god, it's Sayori. Poor Sayori. Hi. Should we move on one more then?
Go on.
This is it. This is the one that V4 is going to like, by the way. V4, if you're still listening. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Play that clip. There's a huge nerd in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Where? What are you talking about? Where's the nerd? Oh, you mean... this nerd? Is this the nerd you mean? What the fuck's going on?
So what's the difference between Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2?
About a year.
But is it like an additional content on it or what?
Yeah, it's a completely new game. The story basically continues. It's nowhere near as good though, in my opinion at least. Like, a lot of people didn't like 10-2. I quite like it, but it's not great. It's a bit like Charlie's Angels kind of vibe. There are the 3 girls going around changing their clothes all the time, but the story's quite nice. I enjoyed it because I really liked 10, and it continues the story of 10. It exists in the same world as 10, so it's basically like a continuation of 10. So I liked it, but the sort of game mechanics aren't quite as much fun, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But who was calling you a nerd? Because that's not possible. I've never seen the proof of it, not even in a previous clip.
Yeah, even the previous clip where I was really showing my nerd credentials. It was V4,
No,
you
were just trying to correct the situation and lay out the facts. There's a difference.
V4 literally came in today and called me a nerd. Didn't you see it?
No. If I see nerd, it kind of I phase past it. I don't see that stuff.
Yeah. I'm showing off.
I only see you for what you are.
Yeah. This nerd. Is this the nerd you mean? There you go. Ridiculousness. I love it. Good fun. All right. Well, Well, that actually went pretty fast. But I mean, should we play one game of follow sub or dip? I don't know. Should we let chat decide whether what
bracket?
the bracket? Yeah.
Yeah. You're
'Cause,
going to do a poll.
We can have a like.
Yeah.
Wow, 20 to 40 wins. Okay, 20 to 40 it is. I need to go back on the scene. So again, anyone who's watching, listening only, now is a really good time to bring your eyes to the screen because we are about to watch some clips again. So here we go with follow sub or dip. Clip 1, 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Fucking hell.
I think we should watch that again. Hold on. All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Watch that clip.
Uh-huh. Alright, now's the fun part. Fucking hell.
That was a freaking short clip, man. Amazing. Right, okay. Moving on. Clip number 2. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh my god, he's coming. No, he's not. I thought he was coming upstairs. My heart is beating so fast. Oh no! Hi, Ash.
I fucking hate you.
Alright.
It's Ash.
I feel so bad for Ash.
Oh, Ash died?
Ash just dead, man.
It's in a specimen.
It's Ash, he's fucking dead.
Oh man, that sucks.
Well, Tuxedo wasn't me because he fucking followed me the whole
Where
map.
was the body?
Oh, wow. Just straight away.
Oh my
Oh, wow, that sucks. I'm guessing that the guy that came in was the person she just killed.
Yeah.
I love what Chevette just said as well from the first clip where she was like, she's like, how do you spell that?
I feel like we should have one of those like speech to text moments and see what happens.
Yeah. See what Alexa thinks you just said.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Right, clip 3 then. You ready?
Mm.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Go ahead and
Ash!
vote. I'll give you a sticker afterwards.
Okay.
I
Alright
think
then.
that's the same Ash that she killed in the previous clip.
Here's the what?
Well, in the second clip, she killed Ash and he came into the room.
Right.
And then in that section, one of the comments then sounds like Ash Dog.
Right. Okay, I get you. All right. Well, what did you think of that streamer then, Hippo?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of tough, really, because they're all quite short clips.
They
but
are, yeah.
I definitely prefer the way it all looks aesthetically on the first clip, because
Yeah.
it's all tidied up now.
Yeah.
Although, if you really want to be pedantic about it, the chat box is about a pixel or two longer than her screen, than her camera.
Yeah.
But that's just minor things.
Yeah.
I don't really like the whole like subtote goals and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
generally speaking. So in the third clip, it's not that great for that kind of thing. Although I do like the different font and
Yeah.
color thing. That's kind of nice. Although it kind of gets ruined by the sub goal. The L of the goal is kind of it needs like a shadowing around it, like a black outline or something, just to pop it out a bit more if you're going to use it. Otherwise, it's a bit.
Yeah. The game's betraying her there a little bit, I think, because it's actually the game that has the light color there. Yeah, but
She seems pretty cool. But I also like the fact that the sub goal is a lot more subtle down at the bottom of the first clip, and there's actually a decent goal, which is to get a dinosaur outfit. Because who the fuck doesn't want a dinosaur outfit?
Yeah, right.
Love a dinosaur outfit. But like the lighting, and all that kind of stuff. The microphone's better. The border is around the camera is kind of basic, but it's cool at the same time. It's nice. It's a good old setup when you get to the first clip. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I like her overlay pretty much across the board. I'm not too keen at all actually on the chat box on the first one. But I don't know. It's just too small, and I don't think it looks good on that, like without some sort of background or I don't know. It's just sort of floating there. I don't know. But overall, I'd like the fact that she's like pretty minimal on the overlays and stuff. It's really good. And that sub gold massive on the third clip. It's so big.
Yeah. But you can see, but I mean, like, from the third clip to the first clip, they have it all trimmed down, tidier, and out of the way ish. It's not in your face, but if you want to see it, it's there, kind of thing. But you can definitely see the focus of the game, which is much better instead of being in the third clip where I don't know if that. I don't know that game. If it's a game, Jackbox Party
it's
isn't it?
Jackbox game, yeah.
Yeah, I've never really played them, so I don't really know. So that's a community thing, isn't it? People can join in on that.
Yeah.
Which explains more about the Ash Dog thing in there as well. So there's obviously a community inside joke thing going on there, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But positioning's a bit bizarre. But yeah, the game really doesn't help with the writing and all that kind of stuff. So there's definitely some kind of pop out on that. But I'm assuming from the look of it, that's an older version versus the first clip, which looks like a newer version where it's all string. I also really like her hair. Her hair is cool as fuck in the first
nice,
one.
yeah. Yeah, no, I like this. There's quite a lot of laughter as well, which is always good.
Yeah. It seems like a very nice vibey stream going on. There seems to be a lot of camaraderie. She seems interactive with her chat as well, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, shall we move on then to the second streamer clip, number 4?
Why the fuck not?
All right, excellent. Well, let's watch this one then. So, clip number 4, 3, 2, 1, play that clip.
Oh my god, Alicia!
Oh, that alert! Oh my god! I forgot that even existed. I'm crying. Oh my god. I can't even read the chat. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
That seemed quite wholesome. Let's watch the next clip. You ready? 3, 2, 1, play that clip.
Look at the boba pillow. Wait, did you not see it, Nina? Chrissy did a whole, like, big thing with it. It's huge, Nina. It's absolutely massive.
Amazing. And then next clip 6. You ready?
Ah, yes.
3, 2, 1, play that clip.
I like this. Oh my god, my nose.
The whole packet or what? Like, come on, go for it. All right.
I think they were trying to trick us. My mouth is burning. Ow! My jaws.
Oh, my whole mouth.
I wonder what it is.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Interesting. All right, well, what did you make of that then, Hippo?
I can't tell if they're like a dual streamery thing, or there's like his missus comes on to just hang out and stuff like that. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck a boba is, because I know it's been around for a little while now, but I don't understand it. Is things with little black balls in it or some shit in the drink? I don't know.
Is it what a boba? Is it a boba tea? I think it is. Boba tea. It's those things. They come from like Japan and China. I think I had one when I was in China, where you get like iced tea, but they've got like little balls of. I don't know. They're like jelly balls that have different flavors.
So do they dissolve into the drink, or
no? They come up through the straw and you chew them. It's a bit. It's a bit strange, to be honest. I wasn't that keen on it, but some people love it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I wasn't keen.
like his hair. Love what that background in your clip you got shown at the moment in the doorway where they got the streamers hanging down. That's cool. I like that.
He's got his sneak there as well.
Yeah, no one cares. No one cares. It's all about the G Fuel. Anyway, but it seems again, using previous comments, it's very wholesome.
Yeah, very wholesome.
I feel nitpicky on this, and again, it's always down to personal preference. But the oversized emotes on the screen thing is cool for like reactionary thing, but with the cheering thing, when it flooded the screen, it was kind of like, oh, I don't. And then there was other ones where people were reacting as well, coming up in there. It was just like a whole flurry of it.
Yeah.
But I loved how genuine it felt with that as well for receiving the bitties, and it was a great sound effect as well. To be fair, I quite liked it. But I also liked the fact that he's got a little cat at the bottom left that comes out of a speech bubble that says "Thank you" for the bitties.
Yeah, I've seen that on a few streams. That's quite cool.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Tidy and clean. The socials on the first clip shows the Twitch social, so I assume they must be putting this onto other media types as well to get the advertisement up. Although I have seen people who do strictly just Twitch and show off their socials, including Twitch, which always baffles me when you're on Twitch and you're watching somebody's stuff on Twitch that they need to Twitch advertise.
Yeah.
It's always a bit baffling, but I assume this person is doing it. But and again, seems very much cool, community orchestrated, which is nice.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love it. There's definitely some really wholesome vibes here. I really like, I'm not sure what it's in aid of, but there's some, like, because on the first clip he's playing Animal Crossing, and there's some Animal Crossing, like, characters in the bottom right there that I'm pretty sure he's added. That's added to the stream. That's not in the game. I'm not really sure why, but it's very cute. I like it a lot. And yeah, his general demeanor, he seems like like it's all very sort of wholesome. The only thing I wasn't that keen on was the third clip. There's so much wasted space. No, that's true. It's nice having like a different shaped cam and all that, but like it just needs to be bigger, like to the point where he would have been in shot if it was a square cam, whereas he really he was barely in shot because of that. And yeah, if they just made it a bit bigger and that, and not had quite so much wasted space, I think that would have looked a lot nicer. But having said that, I'm fairly sure this is one of the older ones, and then gradually sort of upgraded. I really like the background. I
kind of want to know how the swear jar works, though. Unless it's literally just writing swear jar on it to make it look cool, but it's actually just, I know it's a bitty jar, and all
I'm
that
pretty
kind of
sure
stuff
it's
on
just
there.
a bit jar. It's just.
But like, I wonder if he does anything to contribute to that, which is why it signifies the swear jar thing.
Yeah.
Do you think that somebody chucks in some bitties, he goes "fuck"? It just adds to the jar, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, I would imagine, I would like to think that somebody, because most people just have a generic jar or like a mug or something like that they put there, but the fact they've written a swear jar on there, I'd like to think that there's some kind of gimmick towards it as well, which would be kind of cool to do.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If not, that's kind of a wasted potential.
Yeah.
But no, it seemed very nice. Very nice.
Wicked. All right. So we'll move on to streamer 3. So clip number 7.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Like, look how many there are. Why are the trees having babies? They're not having babies. Stop it. I'm gonna put...
That was Animal Crossing again.
I've never played it.
I've literally only started playing it recently. It's a very cute game. All right. Number 8. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
All right. Well, if anyone ever finds a picture of their butts for me, hit me up so we can look at them together.
What? Okay. And then clip number 9. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
We're gonna go to ticket 30. All right. Here we go. Ticket 30. Nook Mouse ticket. Oh no! Come on. I think I messed that up. You didn't know Anteater had a tail like that. Yeah, they have like fancy tails. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, without saying whether you follow Double Dip, what did you make of that streamer?
I want to know what kind of costumes are available for Subs Picks My Costume.
It would be, I'm guessing, the character's costume, not what she's wearing.
Damn, what a shame. It seems fairly consistent throughout. I really like the color scheme in the background again on no camera.
Yes.
The amount of detail people are putting into that kind of thing now is fantastic.
Yes, agreed.
You know, I know it's all neon lights and stuff like that, but I've always liked neon colors anyway, so it kind of works out well for me.
Yeah.
Although I can see in the third clip that you can see the plug socket there, or it might be a phone cable slot. I would have covered that up, but that's just me.
Yeah.
That's me being weird. I assume the ticket thing is buying tickets to play bingo.
Where am I looking?
Third clip.
Where does it say?
It's about like halfway through the clip. She's setting up tickets to buy. So I'm assuming that's to play bingo or something like that.
Is it what tickets in game? Is it or?
I don't know. No, she's doing something on her phone, and then she's got this big bar that comes up that says 29 on it.
Oh no!
Oh, I think that's an in-game thing because you need a ticket to go to another island. I think.
So why does she set it to 30?
I don't know. I don't know why she needed a phone for that. That doesn't make sense to me.
Because she's talking about setting it to 30, and so she goes, "Okay, done. Set to 30." Puts the phone aside, and then it appears on her stream.
Oh, that's
so I
weird.
assume it was some kind of like a Streamlabs thing or something like that. Maybe,
possibly
but...
she might be controlling a stream by phone. Then.
Yeah. Well, like when you get people do the stream deck thing on their phone and stuff like that.
Possibly. Although I don't know though, because she'd have to already set it up and just be turning it on if that was the case. I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting.
But I like with the what looks like the bitty bar seems to change goals every time, which kind of I remember seeing Asmongold do it a while ago, and he put like buy a fucking fire extinguisher and puts like $10 at the bottom or something like that.
Yeah.
Just for like shits and giggles. But you can see in hers, you've got extra Halloween stream, which is fine. Then you got dreams address reveal, which is kind of good, and then party on my island. So I just gimmicky things again. I like instead of just putting I need money.
Yeah,
you're doing little gimmicky things on it, so it just makes it a little bit more acceptable to a degree, I guess.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that she goes from daily sub goal of 0 for 3 on the third clip, and then on the first clip, Subs Pick My Costume 57 out of 100. I mean, that's a definite jump there. The second and third clips are like daily sub goals. It's 3, and then it's like, yeah, fuck it, let's go 100. But no, it's a nice clean stream overall. So
yeah.
Oh, I also see in the third clip there's a dono bar at the bottom. So she's got 3 bars. So she's got a sub goal, a bitty one, and a dono for the new chair. I was going to
mention that.
Yeah.
I was just going to say actually, and I think I've just figured it out. So I was trying to figure out, the images on the right hand side of the Animal Crossing characters.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out whether those were just random images, because it's a theme, or whether it actually had anything to do with the game, like what's happening in game. But then if you flick from clip 1 to clip 2, clicking between them, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th image down.
Yeah, one's a bear and one's a frog, isn't it?
So I think that actually might have something to do with maybe the the people, the characters that are living on our island, which is genius. That's fantastic. That I really like that, because it's like it's actually giving information as well as adding sort of theme to the whole thing. That's a really sort of clever use of space. Wish I could say the same about all these goals on the screen. It's a bit much. Plus, you've got the name like front and center sort of in there, and I know how you feel about the name being on the screen as well. Do you think like overall the overlay is a bit busy for me, and like considering how much overlay there is, I think it's a bit of a shame that there's no border for the webcam. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's all this other stuff there, but there's no
like mismatched kind of efforts as well, because you look at the color scheme between the different bars and the fonting and everything, and the styles are completely different.
Yeah, I think
to each one.
There's definitely an effort for a theme that's really good. I love the sort of the color, the overall color, the theme of the color. With the lights in the background and the most of the overlay. But yeah, like you say, there's that some of the goals kind of ruin the aesthetic a little bit, just in terms of the like the color scheme. But I'd just remove most of those goals, and I think it's it's like 90% of the way to like a actually really cool overlay, and it looks like she might have actually made that herself as well. It's like as far as like overlays go that have been actually made by the stream, I think this is a really good one. It's just a bit too much for me, and yeah, like the interaction is amazing as well. Like I like the fact that quite a lot of her goals are community focused as well.
Yeah,
like she'll do something for the community for like pretty much all of these goals. It's cool seeing like the progression as well as you go from like 3, 2, 1, from like the follower goal from 700 to 800 to 1200.
Yeah.
But yeah, I quite liked that. It was quite fun to watch, and again, very wholesome. Right, so do you think it's time for the hammer to fall? Do you want to decide first which one you would follow, which one you would sub to, and which one you would dip? I think this is difficult. I think that these are all good.
Yeah, they're all very pleasant. But from first impressions, they're all very pleasant, and worth some time to at least have a look at. I guess, especially if you like fucking Animal Crossing, I guess. I dip number 3.
Right.
Because if I don't get to choose if it's an in-game costume or an actual costume, I'm not happy. I'd follow the first one and probably sub to the second one.
Yeah?
I think so. I don't know why. Genuinely, because they're all really nice from first impressions, but I feel like the second one is more relatable.
Yeah.
The first one felt like with the fact that they're playing a community game, and I guess because maybe they're Ash streams as well, perhaps, and stuff like that, so they got this kind of like team streamer house vibe going.
Yeah.
And it feels that kind of thing, which is cool, but they seem nice about it as a like a little gaming community they seem to have. But I think it's just seeing the second set, just, I'm assuming they're a couple and they just seem really nice together, and they bounce off each other. They do a lot of, it seems to do the things with the community, like community requests, like eating something that is obviously burning their mouth, and it just seemed really nice. Yeah. I'm going with that. So follow the first one, sub the second one, dip the third.
Yeah. This is honestly, I think this is the hardest one like we've ever had, and I think it's partially because like they've all got actually quite similar vibes. I really like all of them. And then like actually choosing the dip is the hardest option, and I've already changed my mind about 3 times just while you were talking just now. I think I'm gonna have to sub to the second one, like you said. It's very hard to decide, but yeah, like it's just so wholesome, and they seem like a really good fun. I feel like I could watch their stream and like have a laugh, like have a giggle with them, and it does feel like they sort of respond into chat as well. It's I quite also like the sort of variety in that, there's the sort of the game stream while he's sitting there on his own, but then it does seem that occasionally I'm guessing his partner comes in and sort of messes about with him as well. So yeah, I think they get the sub. At the other 2, it's so close. I think I would just about follow the third person. I sort of like the kind of vibe. And I like I really like the overlay. Apart from, I do think, like I say, it's a bit much, but apart from that, it's actually one of, if you could take away the gold, I honestly think that's the best like person made, if that makes sense. One that hasn't just been taken off of a website overlay I've seen for a really long time. And then like the first person, I do like them. I think I'd dip, and I think the thing that really sort of made the decision there for me in the end was like, I think she's cool. I really like the fact that how much she's laughing, but I think if I was to turn up in the stream and like she's got a cool community, but I think if I turned up, I would feel like an outsider. And I think trying to then sort of get myself in, I'm not sure if how that would work. So I think on that basis, as much like I do think I would probably enjoy that stream, like hanging out there, but out of the 3, she just about gets the dip there. And
he slipped into me just fine. I don't know why you'd have issues with slipping into someone else.
What do you mean?
in like getting into people's community, because my community was quite tight and concise and stuff, and then you were just. I mean, you were fairly early on. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, still, you naturally get into people's chat just fine. I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, I feel like I'd be it from the obviously the basis of these clips, which is obviously the game. I feel like I'd probably be welcome more into the third one, just about. But like I say, there's not really much to go on. But that's the nature of this follow up dip game. So
yeah.
But honestly, all three of those were amazing. I really like that game, especially today.
Consider yourself Chattisfied.